Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name's Coral and I basically do videos on anything really, mostly like beauty and that kind of thing. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday slash morning slash drugstore skincare routine. All of the products that I'm going to be talking about you can get from Superdrug, Boots, Lush, supermarkets and that kind of thing, and they're like, you know, they're fairly cheap, they're fairly affordable. Obviously skincare is really important, and if you're wearing makeup every single day then you need to make sure that you're looking after your skin as well. You need to make sure you're looking after your skin anyway, and yeah, so I'm basically going to be showing you guys the products that I use for my morning skincare routine. So yeah, if you would like to see the products that I use, then just keep on watching. Right, so here I am, I've got no makeup on. I'm just going to basically show you the routine that I go through every single morning. I use a total of 4 products on my face and then 1 on my lips. Most of them they are from Lush, but you can get them all from all different types of drugstores. Superdrug and Lush is where I get all these products from, so you don't have to worry about like getting anything online or anything like that. So the first thing that I always use in the morning is just like wipe all of like the oils and all of the dirt from the night. I use the Garnier Skin Active Micellar cleansing water, and this is actually really good to remove makeup as well. And you know, if I have really just put like maybe some like mascara and some like, you know, eyebrows on, then I will use this to remove my makeup with as well. It's really good for like sensitive skin and that kind of thing, and I think it's better to remove your makeup with something like this in just like a cotton pad like that, rather than actually using makeup remover wipes. So basically literally all I do is I just dab a little bit on the cotton ball pad and I just go all around my face like so. And then obviously along the top, and I always like scrub my eyes as well, just in case there's like any like leftover like mascara or anything like that, and then it just kind of gets it all out, so you don't have to worry about that. And then I always bring it down to my neck. And obviously like, you put makeup on your neck, so there could be some like leftover from the day before, and it sounds gross, but you know, there could be. Okay, and that's basically what I do with the first step. And when you look at your cotton pad afterwards, it's usually pretty gross, so you know, you can tell it works just by looking at like the cotton pad afterwards. So the next product that I use is the Tea Tree Water by Lush. It's a toner, so you know, this is basically the toner part of it. And yeah, basically all I do with this is I just spray 2 pumps onto a cotton pad like so, and then I just wipe this like mostly around like my most problematic areas, which is probably like my full face, but like so. And I don't really like going with the eyes or anything like this. With this one, if you hear like any talking or like shouting or anything in the background, it's Jamie and his game as per usual. And then the next thing that I do with the same product is I just do 2 pumps on my face, maybe 3 depending on how like gross I feel, and I just go, and there we go. So that's the next step done. And it's kind of like, you know, let it dry a little bit, like soak into the skin before I move on to the next step. But the next step is also a product from Lush. It is the Grease Lightening Spot Treatment, and I literally put this on every morning, every single night. And I, like, you know, you are supposed to put it just like on your problematic areas, but I literally put it all over my face because my skin is, you know, not very good. And I usually put 2 pumps onto my finger, and then I just rub it into the skin. And I kind of do it into like 3 sections, so I do like the bottom half of my face up to my nose, then I do it across my nose, and then obviously my cheeks, and then the last bit I put on my forehead, and then just rub that in, going down my temples. Like that. My last step for my face is this moisturiser. It is an oil balancing one because I have really oily skin on my T-zone, and it's just from Simple. You can get this from Superdrug, and that's where I get mine from. You can probably get it from Boots as well, probably Asda and supermarkets and that kind of thing. I know that you can get the Garnier water from Asda and Boots as well. So basically just like any kind of like drugstore that you have in your town, city or whatever. So what I do with this is I put a blob on my finger, a bit bigger than a pea size really, and then I just kind of like dab this all on my like face, and then just rub it in. And then, like, you know, you've got to kind of rub it up and out, and then obviously it helps like lift your face as well. And bring it down to your neck a little bit as well. Like that. And then obviously you've got your forehead, you just rub it in like normal on your forehead. And I always rub it into my eyebrows as well because I feel as though my eyebrows get really dry, but then like the rest of my face gets really oily, like it's so weird. So I don't know, but yeah, that's what I do. And yeah, then I feel really, really refreshed after I've done all that. The last step is for my lips, and it is the Bubblegum Lip Scrub by Lush, and it comes in this really cute little pot, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Basically, I just put a little bit on my pinky finger and just rub it on my lips. And I make a really weird face doing it as well. And the thing that I love about this as well is that it like makes your lips like a lot more like rosy red kind of colour. So you can literally like go out and you know you've got like really lovely pink lips for the day as well. So that was my skincare routine. Like I said at the beginning of the video, all of these products are really easy to get a hold of, and I will link them all in the description to the websites and that kind of thing. Yeah, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you use the same products as me, or you know you use better products than me, then link them down below and I can go check them out, see what they're like. If you haven't watched my last video, then that will be in the description below as well. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, then what are you waiting for? That button is down below, press it. But no, I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!